We should just start a podcast called Carrots and Peas.
Oh my God! Welcome to Carrots and Peas, you guys. We just changed it. I know you thought it was the buddy system.
Hey,
It's called Carrots and Peas.
It's called Peas and Carrots, Carrots and Peas.
My favorite vegetables.
Really? We have a guest this week.
Please welcome. Well, also, hey, let's. Do we start? Is this going?
I swear to God.
All right. Great.
We're rolling.
So we'll start with the, we'll leave all that in there.
Yeah.
Hey, you guys, welcome to the buddy system. It's Chris Higgins.
Hey.
It's me, Mary Ryan.
Oh yeah. And we have a guest.
Very special guest. Joyelle
Johnson.
It's me.
Thank you for coming here.
You
We're
hit
doing a late night pod. She got in tonight. We're so lucky that you were willing to come hang out. Thank you so much, buddy.
Yes, thank you for picking me up.
Of course, no
you
problem.
You hit a nice
anytime.
note there when you said it's me.
I appreciate that.
That was
you
nice.
know, I'm no Cynthia Erivo, but I am a Joyelle Johnson.
That was good.
That's nice.
Mm-hmm.
That's just exuding confidence.
Oh.
And I am a Joyelle Johnson.
Definitely didn't mean it that way. I'm a talk singer.
I wanted it.
You say it sad, and I am Joyelle Johnson. You guys are buddies. You guys
Long-time buddies.
You guys have been long-time pals.
Long-time fan, long-time buddy. Yeah, for sure.
Yes, absolutely.
We're newer buddies.
We are new buddies.
We hung out once at a zoo.
At a zoo in Missouri.
I found this out today. I was so excited. So, like, earlier today, when you texted me last night, and then I texted you right away. I was like, hey, Joyelle's going to be in town.
Yeah.
You know, what's your schedule like? Do you think we can get our pod? And you go, oh, I love Joyelle. I'm like, oh, you know Joyelle? You're like, yeah, we did a festival together before.
Fly
over in St. Louis.
Fly over in St. Louis. Yeah.
And I was like, hell yeah. And then
I didn't mention the zoo, did I?
I was in Missouri 3 times in 1 year.
Whoa,
that's a lot.
Too many Missouris.
Too much Missouri.
Yeah.
Also 3 different places in Missouri.
The whole tour.
City, St. Louis, Springfield.
Tri-City area.
Yeah.
All in 1 year.
Just kidding. They're not even
the
close to each other.
Tri-City area.
Like, is that what
the Tri-City area.
Because I'm from the Tri-State
St.
area.
Louis and Springfield, Missouri.
Ain't nobody calling them nothing.
I would say Kansas City, Missouri, kind of a bottom tier town for me.
Here's my thing. Here's my problem with Kansas City is that there's Kansas City, Kansas, and Kansas City, Missouri.
Weren't we in St. Louis?
Yeah, we were.
Yeah, we were in St. Louis. I was just talking about how I've been there before. Wait, so you guys, there's videos of me at this zoo?
There are videos of you at the zoo.
I can't wait. I was so excited. So Joyelle and I just got dinner.
Yeah.
On the way to the pod, and on the way here, I was like, she was like, I think I know. I'm like, yeah. He said you guys did like a festival together in Missouri. I'm like, she's like, oh, I know that guy. I love that guy. I'm like, everyone loves that guy.
Yeah.
And she's like, I think I have a video of that guy at the
nice.
zoo. I think we were on mushrooms or something. I was like,
Yeah.
this sounds exactly right.
Yeah.
And I was driving here. I was driving on the highway from downtown, and she like starts. She's like, "Is this his voice?" I'm like, "100% his voice." And she goes, "What's the driver?" Like, "That's an ungulate." She played a couple. I feel like I don't know if we can. We'll have to play. Can you show him the video?
There's an ungulate. Yeah, ungulates are hoofed
It was so perfect.
They're hoofed
also,
creatures.
the video about bears needs to be talked about too.
The video about bears?
Yeah, there's a video about bears. And
bears.
this one is so perfect because I was like,
Was I in that one?
For sure.
Oh.
And it was here's what I said to Joyelle in the car on the way here. I was like, it's so funny when like I like love you guys both so much.
Hell
and you
yeah.
guys didn't know each other. So like when like especially with stand up, I feel like this happens all the time. Where like you have a close friend that's hanging out with another close friend. And you're like, oh, you guys don't know each other? Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. So I like learned this, and like the bear video, I was like, this is so perfect because I've never heard Chris be more Chris, and I've never heard Joyelle be more Joyelle. And you guys are at the zoo together, and it's perfect.
What's a giraffe again?
They're ungulates.
You better say that with your whole glit.
Ungulate. They're hoofed creatures. Yes.
Is that the genus or the species or the group? Which one is
I
it?
think it's the group. I don't think it's getting specific enough to be genus or species, because ungulates also include dolphins.
What? Ungulates and dolphins, bitch.
No one would have known that.
You
wow.
ain't know ungulates was dolphins.
Do the bear one though.
Dang, that was good. That was really good timing by me. I have
Huge
to say.
timing.
He absolutely said. Your timing is very great on this
your
one
filming
too.
was
Wait, put the mic up
really
there.
great.
Y'all know the bear rules, right? Like if you run into bears.
If it's black, fight back. If it's brown, lie down. If it's white, good night. Yeah.
Why I gotta be black?
Because nature made it that way.
I learned so much at this goddamn zoo.
She showed me the video on the way here. I was like, this is peak Joyelle and Chris together at the same time. I love this so much.
I'm kind of at my best at a zoo.
Me
you
too,
know?
dude.
Yeah,
She's like, wait, he knows a lot about animals, right? I'm like, Yes,
Yeah.
we both do. That's why we're friends.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
like this podcast was pretty close to being called "What's Your Favorite Animal?"
Yeah, and I was like, I thought he told me what a ocelot is.
Yeah.
But it was
Ungulates.
ungulate.
You're
Ungulate.
close though. Ocelot was a deep cut, dude.
I mean, I don't even know why I know
Those
ocelot.
motherfuckers are wild.
Is it ocelot? Did
That's
I
a
say
different
it right?
episode.
Ocelot is
Ocelot's a different kind of-
Ocelot is a small cat.
Yeah.
I bet you
Yeah.
there's video of you saying what an ocelot is. That's
It's
why
also,
it's in my brain.
if I may, it's a fish song too.
Oh, look at an ocelot.
Look at them. Yeah,
Ooh.
they're,
those
they're
guys are
really
crazy.
cool. People try
I
to
see.
keep
I don't
them
like
as pets.
cats, but I fuck with an ocelot.
People
I'll
try to
fuck with
keep these
Ocelot.
as
I'll fuck with the
pets.
lynx, dude.
Oh no, I don't like.
They're like they're a
that's
little
scary.
big.
Will they fuck you up?
Oh yeah, I think so. I mean, a normal cat will fuck you up.
Oh,
which
I got
sucks.
fucked up by a normal cat.
Really?
That's why I don't
Oh
like
no!
cats.
Why? What happened?
My grandma's cat was evil. His name was Skippy, and he would
Sorry,
hide.
that's just like the best evil name I've ever heard in my life.
Skippy,
You
Skippy.
shall not fuck
Fucker.
me, for I am Skippy.
He would wait until my grandmother wasn't around because my grandmother had a switch and she would fuck him up. But he would wait till she wasn't around and he would hide under the table and scratch our little legs when we walked past. And then one day I was on the couch and he jumped up and like mauled me.
Oh
Like
no!
a little low key mole. Like
Skippy.
a little
Was this when you were
not
like
a
visiting
grand
your,
mall, but a
like a regular small mall?
small mall.
Yeah,
Small mall.
Yeah,
A
medium
small
mall.
mall.
Not a grand mall.
Do you think he was jealous of you guys? Or like, you're
Sorry.
like,
I
this,
Sorry.
apologize to anyone that offends.
this is my old lady.
Yeah.
Yes, and
Oh.
and that's why I hate cats.
Yeah, I mean that's understandable. Especially, how old were you
I was
when you were mauled?
8, 7,
Yeah.
6, 5, 4,
And
3,
you've
2,
also
1.
been allergic to cats your whole life.
Absolutely. So also allergic, but also hate. Like
Growing up,
and then people will be like, "But you haven't met my cat," and I'm like, "All cats are the same cat.
they kind of are.
They're
I know
all
this from just like
assholes."
us living in New York, and I would invite you either over or like to someone else's house. I'm like, hey, we're over here. Like, do they have an animal? I'd be like, no. You're like, all right, fine. But if they had a
Because I
cat,
could die.
right. No,
Yeah.
she's got bad asthma.
Yeah, I have terrible asthma, terrible allergies. I am a blemish to society. But
That's not true. You are a gift. Okay.
It's
Yeah.
hard for me to breathe in this room right now.
Well, we
Oh,
did.
We got the fan out.
I do.
We always
I
get
have
the
to
fan.
take her everywhere, and I usually have an air purifier, but she's now in the hotel room.
Oh,
Cause why?
shit.
Because they let cats in hotel rooms.
Nuh-uh.
What the
Not
fuck?
even special, like specific ones.
That's risky.
No, you can bring a cat or a dog to a hotel room, and
Right,
either the hotel allows pets or it doesn't. And if it does, they don't have like non-smoking or smoking. They'll just put the cats in the shit in every room.
I thought it was specific rooms.
No.
That's fucked up.
So you could just get a room that a cat was in.
And
you
well,
being allergic to animals definitely affects how you feel about animals. Probably.
I like dogs.
You like dogs,
I do.
Yeah.
They're cute. They're personable.
but if you see them outside,
Sure.
not inside.
Yeah.
They'll give
I
you
fucks
the-
with dogs.
Yeah.
If you go to a hotel room and there was a cat there yesterday, will you know? How quickly will you know? Like by the way your nose feels.
If the cat was in yesterday,
Yeah.
I will feel it
Even
as
if
soon
like
as I
the
walk
maid
into
came
the
through,
room.
all that shit.
No, because you can't clean that out
Right,
of
it's
rug,
dander,
of
it's the-
carpet.
exactly,
You can't clean
yeah,
it
yeah.
out.
Cat
So like
pee
within like
is
5 minutes, you're like,
insane.
there's a cat here.
I'll even do you one better. I went to a New Year's Eve party at somebody's house I didn't know, and I start feeling allergic after a while. Everybody's dancing. I start like really feeling allergic, and they were like, I was like, "Do you guys have a cat?" And they were like, "Yeah, it died 5 years ago."
What?
So that is how much cat dander.
You're fucking.
sticks
It's like
around.
people
Your
were
aller-
dancing. It was like shaking out of the walls.
Yes,
And-
it was
yeah,
shaking.
yeah.
It was kicking it
Holy
all
shit.
Your
up.
allergies could perform like a seance.
Absolutely.
Yeah. They're like, I'm feeling your cat. I'm sensing your cat.
It's powerful. Your cat misses
Guess
you.
what? He still hates you, but misses you.
yeah.
Dead
misses
cat?
you, hates you. How'd she know?
I hate it. We're doing great.
That's beautiful.
Yeah.
Full disclosure, Chris has a cat.
I do.
and
Oh.
Has been kind of a source of. He tripped him down the stairs. He broke his fucking toe.
Yeah.
Like a couple.
broke a
like a
cat
month ago.
toe?
No, my cat broke
No.
my toe. I fell down. He knocked me down the stairs. He tripped me, and I fell down all of
He
my
did
stairs.
it on purpose.
That's what I fucking told
Oh
him.
yeah, but I have to say, kind of honestly, now that like, I was kind of
Wait,
proud
you
of
got
him.
stairs?
Yeah, I did.
Rich ass?
Yeah, well, no. I lived in that house with 5 other people.
Okay.
It was a frat house of
we pretty
comedians.
much were in
Yeah,
bunk
yeah.
beds.
I've been there a couple of times, and yeah. I love all the fellas, but
I have to say,
they
I was
need to learn how to
that
wipe
kind of
better.
looks like my cat a little bit. I was proud of that guy right there.
Ah!
Yeah, I was proud of him, dude. He hunted me all the way down those stairs. He went for the top dog that day, and think of how successful he was. If his goal was to
Because a
hunt,
toe is.
He's also like he's like 1.5, which is like what, teenage years in cats.
he's like more like almost 3.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
But like
Which
that's
toe was it?
My big
big
toe
one.
on my left foot.
How long
Big
did
toe
it
for
take
the
to
big
heal?
dog?
Because
About
they
like
also can't do nothing
6
about that,
weeks.
right?
Yeah, I just was in a
You
walking.
Nothing
break
you
your
can
toe,
do.
they be like,
that's for
sorry
life.
for you.
That's for life.
It did suck because I was like thoroughly in the middle of on the road every weekend. So that sucked. Like
Yeah.
having to go through the airport in a boot, and some places were like, you have to take that off, and other places were very chill. Although it did mean I got to get on the airplane first. I
Huge.
I
Like
needed
anybody with a
extra
cat
time.
injury or traveling with small children,
Yeah.
military, active duty.
I got on the plane first today.
Are you serious?
Ooh,
Yes.
that feels good, doesn't
Before
it?
even having kids? That's huge.
I purposely went in front of these children.
Yeah.
I was like, excuse you.
Do you ever give up your seat to people?
No.
Yeah, I love
Give
that.
it up to who?
I knew that.
For what?
The look of disgust on your face.
I
just now
love
was
that
amazing.
about. I knew that was going to be your answer, and I love that about you.
I also have not.
Can we sit next to each other?
No way.
No, fuck no.
You should have booked your plane.
You're like, will you
better.
switch? Will you switch an aisle or window with my husband's middle seat? I don't know. Will you go to jail right now? I would fucking.
Here is the thing, though, because sometimes I will get upgraded. Like on the way back
Sure.
from Chicago, I have been upgraded to a middle seat
Wait, what?
in Comfort Plus.
That's
Still
you're
not
like, no,
worth it,
let me
though.
go back.
Not
Right.
worth it.
Yeah.
That's so weird. And also, I'll get upgraded to a window seat. I don't like the window.
No.
I'm claustrophobic.
I like
so
controlling
I
the
will
window.
ask people to switch for the
Oh, you ask
aisle
people
because
to
people
switch?
usually like to sit in the middle in the window seat. I don't.
Yeah, I like the window if I know I'm flying somewhere cool. Like when I flew to
Right.
Seattle, I was like, window, please.
Yeah, because you
I
like
need
to
look
at it when
mountains.
you. Oh,
Yeah.
I like to sit on the window. So okay, I also feel like all right, you're a big boy. I'm not as big of a boy as you, but tall, long.
cool.
Yeah.
I like a window seat because I feel like against the window you get like an extra 1/8 of a seat where you can put a water bottle right here.
Yeah.
You can lean against the thing.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
can get away from the fucking dude next to you. And also, flying enough, the amount of people that will just sit there with the window open while the sun is blasting in. I
Just
swear to Christ.
blinding
That
you.
shit is crazy.
And
What
I
was
wear
that?
sunglasses on the plane.
Yeah.
I will still be
I wear
blinding me.
sunglasses and also I have an eye mask and I do earplugs and noise canceling headphones, but like I still like even the heat coming off that thing.
There I am.
sweat a lot.
Holy shit, it's
Like-
me.
Oh my god, that's Chris. Right there in the seat.
That is genuinely me. I am usually in the window just as wedged as I can be. God
Yeah.
damn it. They used me as a picture of getting fucked over in the middle seat. That is so
Yeah.
fucking accurately me.
Yeah.
Oh,
I mean,
that's
I'm not
rude.
going front. Nobody wants to sit next to our big asses.
No, that's so true.
No, I got thighs.
No,
I got
you guys-
booty.
dude, neither of you guys. Okay, if I saw either of you guys come and sit next to my aisle, no problem.
No,
I'm talking
no,
about the
but-
people that fucking sit down and like their body goes to here at me.
Oh yeah, I mean that
And I'm
sucks.
like, and the armrest is here.
So the reason
Armrest
I
is
like
here.
to fly Southwest is
Yuck.
because I'm big and it's free seating on Southwest, so I feel like there's like a social contract. Like there's two big folks, we look at each other and we're like, we won't be sitting next to each other. Like,
Yeah.
like no-
Southwest is ridiculous.
Or
Yeah,
you
it's a
do,
terrible
or you
airline.
sit, or you guys grab an aisle and a window,
and then we sit there
and then you go,
and
who wants to?
Yeah.
Who dares
yeah,
sit in
truly,
this middle
I've done
seat?
that. I've done that with
it
another.
would be you.
I'd be like, hey fellas, can I squeeze in?
Yeah.
You guys look fun. I don't have hips.
Shit happens, you know.
Yeah, no. Southwest, I don't know her.
I try to
need
be a
an
United guy
assigned
these
seat.
days. Yeah.
I used to be Southwest a lot when I was doing LaGuardia to Midway a lot. When I was living in New York, I was coming back to take care of my mom. The only airline in the country that goes direct from LaGuardia to Midway, which
Yeah,
I
that
grew up on the South
rips.
Side. I was going back to my mom's house. I lived by LaGuardia in New York. Only one.
$50.
Had to.
Midway is one of the best airports in the country. It's like a bus station that has planes.
And we
it's the
updated
fucking
it.
best place I've
I
ever. Yeah,
can't
Listen.
corroborate this.
it's
Dude.
great.
Midway rips. I mean, no, it doesn't.
I
Well,
used to
parts of it
fly.
do.
I used to fly Frontier like all the time.
All right, we just ended the podcast. We're gonna cut that right here, you guys. Buddy system's over.
Remember they
I
used
don't
to,
know them.
They used
I
to have
don't
the
know
sweet
them.
animals on the fuck. They still have the animals. That was always
On
cool.
Frontier?
Yeah,
Frontier's worse than Spirit, dog.
I know, but you'd look at the little thing and be like, "Oh, nice! They got a sweet fox on the fucking tail."
You're like, hell yeah, dude! I got one of
Dope.
the standing seats. Dope.
I'm one of
They're
those.
about to bring standing seats
It's
back.
like a subway
Or
fucking handle.
bring
You just
them
have to
in.
hold on. Are
Like-
they really?
They're
Wait,
gonna
on
bring standing
planes?
seats. Yeah, I found that out doing wait.
Shut up.
They're about to bring standing seats
My seat is
Onto planes.
onto airplanes.
What do you
yes.
strap you to the wall and just be like, "Shut
yes,
up, you pigs"?
yeah, that.
Are you
yes, you're like
kidding
Oh
me?
leaning.
my god.
You're like leaning.
What the fuck
up.
is
Yeah,
going on?
They're bringing standing seats to the airplanes.
Could you? Oh my god!
This can't be real. I mean, maybe they're trying to do this.
You sit there and just do a squat. Your legs would be
It's
shaking.
like a lean. It's like a
For
gangster
3
lean.
hours. I'm sitting here bitching about middle seats, and they're talking about standing.
I flew middle seat, standing seat on the way to fucking.
Imagine middle
Look
standing.
at the stack.
What is
Yeah.
this? Bunk bed seats?
I flew butt seat. I was down there with the farts. It was fucking awesome. That's a kink right there. People like that. Some people are into that seat.
People are into weird. Dude,
Sit me in the down under seat with all the smells.
people are into like
Yeah, it's
shit
weird
sex.
if you request it.
Imagine if you were
I
into
want
like
the up
shit
high.
sex.
Yeah.
Okay, this is always
don't-
been my question.
I don't
if you're
want
like
to.
into like poop sex or whatever, like people are like jerking off with shit,
sex?
shitting in each other's mouths. If that's your thing,
Yeah, two
this-
girls, one cup was for
this is all.
someone.
This is a big thing that people.
No,
here's-
get
here's
that
always-
out of
Here's always
here.
been my question. If you're,
Yes,
if you're
take
into
that down.
No, do not put any. We don't want to see any of the video clips of this. But okay, my question has always been: if you are into that shit, and say you're like in a crowded elevator, and someone farts nasty,
Oh.
are you like, oh yeah?
I don't know.
Like, are you like aroused?
Personally have no clue.
I don't know.
like-
Is it about the smell or is it
I don't
about
know.
the actual holding
I
and
don't know.
touching? I don't.
It doesn't matter if it's about holding and touching, but the smell is always going to be there.
I would be down to
Unless you
have
have
a.
no smell.
I'd be down to have
No,
a
if
scat
you
man on
eat
the show.
vegetables and fruit, there will not be a smell.
All shit smells.
Nope.
No one's just like, boop. Oh,
Nope.
it's nice.
I have been on a diet where my
Really?
poop did not smell.
Did you grab it
yes.
and mush it around and check it out?
Do you think I did that?
I don't think you did
Okay.
that. But
Have we met?
I didn't like that you
Jesus.
said that at all. Did you grab it, mush around, check it out? Did you,
I think your farts didn't smell. I think your poo definitely smells.
it's one of the most Matty Ryan next questions. It's like, your poop doesn't smell? Yeah, I've been on a great diet. Do you ever grab it, mush around, check it out? You mush it, do
Did
the
you
old
taste
mush
it? Did you lick it?
Did you do a
Did
mush and
get
check?
a little nibble?
Yeah.
Did you fucking?
Okay. Next question. Did you do a motion sniff, dude? All right. Well, miss me with that bullshit then, dude.
All right, I have a question. What's your favorite animal?
Oh, my favorite animal is a turtle.
Love this.
Yes.
Yes.
Love turtles.
I
I
love
love
a
a
turtle.
turtle.
This is
I'm a
huge.
big, slow and steady. Wins
What kind?
the
All right.
race.
There's so many kinds of turtles. Are we
Yes.
talking terrestrial turtles, sea turtles, land
like-
turtles, sea turtles?
I love watching a sea turtle
Me too.
swim.
Yeah. Oh,
They
beautiful.
be chilling.
Yeah.
They be in that motherfucker chilling,
Yeah.
minding their business, not bothering nobody.
Straight
I like
up.
a little snapping turtle because you're not expecting that motherfucker
Mhm.
to get your finger.
If you like
Have-
turtles, and where you, if you're staying in Lincoln Park area, go to the South Pond in Chicago. There, I one day was walking around there. I saw like 5 different types of turtles.
Oh,
Yeah.
look at that. Oh, that one will fuck you up.
My-
Look at them. Don't
They'll
put
take
your
2 of your
hand near
fingers
that
straight up.
one.
So my
They're like dinosaurs.
They are 100%.
they are truly. They're
Yeah.
so sick. I love a
I
turtle.
also
I do
like
too.
I like the metaphor of a turtle. It's like hard shell, soft underbelly, slow and steady wins the race. Like I think it's just me.
It's all of us.
Look
you
how
guys.
look at little
They're
guy.
so
boo-boos.
little.
I like the little guy.
I went to a fancy, one of my friends we went to his wedding. It was very fancy in Mexico.
Yeah.
And first night, like welcome drinks, they released a bunch of turtles into the ocean. A bunch of little guys, but they wouldn't let us help.
Whenever
Which
I see that, I'll be thinking them
I'd be
things
so
gonna
mad.
get
I'd be
ate
like,
up
I'm helping.
immediately.
You've got to don't you want to throw them in there?
I want the people that are shooting the baby turtles hatching it to just put their camera down and just start fucking.
Yeah.
I'm
Oh, yeah,
talking
you better
snow
joke about
shovels.
this. Yeah.
with these guys in there. Well, 'cause they're all getting picked off by like eagles and fucking.
That's what I'm thinking.
Wild
And
dogs
if you
and
like
shit.
releasing them into the wild, they're getting fucked up immediately.
They were
Well, not
getting
even releasing them wild, but,
thrashed
like,
back
you know,
by
like-
waves. It was like they would head out, then the wave would like take them all the way back to past where they started. And I was
Yeah.
sitting there like hammered. I had just thrown up earlier. It's like
So you
look-
weren't as
dude,
hammered
I
as you
was-
were.
Like, here's the thing.
I was looking at these fucking
I was
turtles
smoked,
like
I barfed. I was
Yeah.
like, if I
Yeah.
can't help me, I'm gonna help these
yeah,
turtles.
yeah. I went on the Sunset Cruise, got overserved, threw up on the shuttle on the way home.
Yeah.
Nice.
Then I went and checked out a bunch of turtles. Was just like, these fucking turtles need help, baby.
Yeah.
And they wouldn't let me touch them.
I'm I'm happy you
It's-
didn't touch the turtle.
Well, I wanted to just.
You seem like fee fi fo fum, and you gonna fuck up the
That's
turtle.
true. You're
That's
gonna Lenny
true.
ass
You
these
just gonna.
things, dude.
I would
you're
Lenny
a
the-
goddamn index finger.
I would,
I want to touch the turtles, George.
touch the turtles.
oops! I broke it in its shell.
And
I
they
done
just look
smashed it all up. It's soup now.
The dude looks over. You have 2 turtles sticking out of your mouth. Like,
Yeah.
They're like, "Do you just eat those?" Like, no,
I saved them.
I was
no.
helping. I was helping the turtles.
Oops! I done smashed the
Which-
turtle with my mouth.
What's y'all's favorite animal?
Mine changes all the time.
Mine is
Ocelot.
super. I've got a couple.
What does
I got
it
a
change?
couple.
What makes it
I got a
change?
couple.
Just kind of my mood. It's usually a rotation. Lately though, I mean, silverback gorilla will always be in there for me.
Ooh.
They're just cool. When everyone was talking about a gorilla versus like 100 people or whatever, I'm firmly on team gorilla.
100%.
Oh,
Um,
I mean, all the black people were like, the gorilla.
Gorilla.
It was only white men that were like, we got it.
Yeah.
And everybody else was like,
Through teamwork
no one has-
and camaraderie,
But
we
like,
can
no one
do
has
this.
weapons in that, right?
They're
Dog.
so cool. They're so cool. They're always my high school was like straight up divided of grizzly bear versus silverback. I think we talked about this. I was like
On the pod,
maybe
Oh.
we do get into the same.
you told me about the bears. So it was.
I love bears too. That's
It
the
was
thing.
white polar bears that will fuck you up the most.
Yeah, if it's
Silverback will, I think, dominate a fucking grizzly 10 times out of 10.
yeah.
So
what do you?
tell me the poem again.
Oh yeah, the poem is.
Oh, you don't know
it's
this
for
one?
bear,
Okay.
the bear poem. Just
It's
in
the
case.
bear
3
poem.
colors of bears.
If you ever come across a bear, if it's black, fight back. If it's brown, lie down. If it's white,
Good night.
good night.
Good night, bitch.
Yeah.
Because
The-
white is always a problem.
It is. Also, you want to know a fun fact? Polar bears have black skin. Swear to God.
Black skin?
And white fur.
Is it black or is it brown?
It's black skin. I used to do a joke about this, and I go, and if you think there's a solution to this, no, this isn't about a racial thing. This is an animal fact. Fuck you guys. I have too many animal bits. I'm trying to cut down on them, and I can't stop writing.
That should be
Wait,
the name
you
of your
could fight
special.
a black bear?
What's your favorite animal?
Thorin Choxy told me that my special should be called Animal Cracker.
Animal
Oh.
cracker.
It's gray. Listen, how you fighting a black bear? What is it, karate?
No, I mean,
No,
what
no.
you doing to the black
dude,
bear?
a black bear,
dude,
you're
a
just
polar
supposed
bear
to
is
be
the only animal on Earth that will actively hunt
Humans.
human beings.
No, he
Yeah.
said if it's
Oh.
black, fight back.
So like a black bear
Because
is
they're
like
small.
they're smaller.
Grizzlies will
they're
ruin your life.
they're
Like you
more
triple?
skittish. No, you just like make yourself big and like get scary. Like
oh, that's
like
easy
yell-
for you to say.
yell a lot.
And me.
Yell.
Ah!
Yeah.
Yeah, you go
like that.
Ah!
They're like small, and then grizzlies are like 7 feet tall.
And
so
that-
you're just like
that you wanna
just
curl
lay
up in a
down
ball and-
so you don't.
Protect your jowls.
But the polar bear is like,
I think you're
I'm
dead.
They'll
fucking
hunt
you
you
up.
for 10 days.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But also, if you wear the polar bear's hat, that's your bad.
that's exactly right.
Yeah.
If
Yeah,
you
yeah.
what?
If you're in a polar bear territory,
Like,
Oh,
why
yeah,
are you
yeah,
where the
fuck
polar
yeah.
bear is?
and all of a sudden you don't have guns or land or a boat.
Well,
Yeah,
that's
yeah. Guess
that's
what?
always a
Maddie
thing.
had to
bitch.
translate my.
I
blackness.
I
No,
believe
got
that
it.
too. Like just just
baby,
carry.
I got it.
No. Yeah. Thank you. I'm from the woods.
He was like, what the fuck did you just say?
Wait, what did you say?
Matthew, Joe's doing ebonics again.
What on earth is going on over here?
Oh my goodness. I can't ever understand what she's saying.
Just got a thick Brooklyn accent.
Pardon me, sir.
Oh my goodness, it's the African American vernacular. I couldn't possibly understand.
By
Okay.
Jove.
I think she doesn't got it.
By Jove. Hold on one second. I
she's
saw-
got it.
Silverback gorilla, and now what is for you?
Definitely over grizzly. I think 100% silverback.
Well, no, what's your favorite animal?
Okay, so mine. Okay, I've got 3 kind of, but one main one since I was a kid. Well, okay, me and my mom loved frogs, and I had a pet frog growing up. We weren't allowed to have dogs.
Love frogs.
And my mom was the oldest of 8, and she had a pet frog because they had, wasn't allowed to have animals because they were all poor. And so then I had a pet frog. We love frogs, but manatees from like early on was my favorite animal because
Oh,
all
you
they
like
do
a
is
biggin, you like a
just
thickums.
vibe, dude. They just fucking chill and they don't bother anybody and they just vibe. And my third one is orangutans because they're fucking awesome and very smart, intuitive, and sensitive. and they only live in one small place in the world, and they're very smart and they're beautiful.
All right. Are you guys ready? I just did Family Feud.
Oh my God!
Oh
Did you really?
my
I
God.
did Family Feud. And the last question that was asked, I went to the podium. Is Steve Harvey. It was the last question. 4 answers on the board. Point values are tripled. Other than a bird, name a creature that takes flight.
A bat.
That was number 2.
Flying squirrel.
That was number 3.
Sugar glider.
You sound like Rain Man.
I got these, dude.
I no, don't
on lock.
Don't wait. A spider.
Okay. Fly/bug was number 1.
What was it?
That was number 1. Fly/bug.
Flying fish.
Yeah.
No. So it was fly/bug, bat, squirrel. So I was at the
Sick.
podium. I buzz and I say squirrel. And then it comes back around to me because we got 2 X's on the team. And Steve Harvey is like, for the game. 1 answer left. For the game. Do y'all have the last answer?
Did we get bat?
Other than a bird, name a creature. We got fly/bug, bat.
No, we already. You
Squirrel.
said squirrel already, right?
Yes. I said squirrel first.
Yeah.
Yes. So 1 answer left. You got it? Fish is not it. Fish is a great answer, but fish is not it.
Oh, so we haven't said it yet.
No.
An
haven't
animal
said
that can take flight that doesn't have wings.
Creature.
A creature that can take flight.
Other than a bird, name a creature that can take flight.
Oh shit!
What
we
y'all
10
got
seconds.
over there? 1
We
answer
got 10
left.
seconds left.
Fly/bug. Y'all already got the ant. Yes. Flying squirrel. I buzzed in. I say flying squirrel. The funny part is the answer is up there, but
Wait, squirrel was the answer?
We already said
No,
squirrel.
we said
Squirrel,
squirrel.
bat,
Oh.
and bug is already there.
Yeah.
What's the fourth? What's the other
the
one?
4th one? So Steve Harvey comes up to me and he says, "For the game, Joyelle."
It's a snake.
For the flying snake.
Yeah.
Nuh-uh. If there was a flying
Flying
snake,
snake.
I already would have killed myself. If I
There
learned
it
about
is.
that, I would be
Dude,
like, I'm out.
There's flying snakes.
Oh my god!
Yeah, I'm telling you, they fucking
Oh,
launched
they do
themselves.
be flying.
Yeah, but they just like I've seen these on planet Earth. They
Yeah,
just like,
but they're the same way as a flying
but they
squirrel.
don't go up.
There's
They
fish
go
that
down.
fly. There's there's like lizards that fly.
What is it?
Yeah.
So what was the answer?
Motherfucker pterodactyl.
But those aren't alive.
Those aren't real anymore.
But they were
Used to
real.
be. That's bullshit.
That was the last.
I
They
would've-
fucked you guys.
But I
big
got
time.
it.
You got pterodactyl?
I got it.
Shut up.
I
dude.
won that
Let's
shit.
go.
I won the fucking game.
I
August
would've-
21st.
I would have been over there like,
Pterodactyl?
this is bullshit.
I would have fought Steve Harvey.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
that thing living millions of years.
No, because the girl that I went against, she was like dragon and dragon. They were like, no, ma'am.
They're like, babe, that's never existed.
That's never
Yeah, yeah.
existed. But pterodactyls have existed.
They
So
have.
I said pterodactyl. And then when I
Oh.
told my friend I went from squirrel to pterodactyl, she was like, you might be autistic.
I think
I
all
was
of us
like,
are.
that's
That's why we're
rude.
friends. Like a little bit.
Yeah.
We're a
Yeah.
smidge.
Yeah, I mean,
On the
I've
spec team.
Ungulate head ass.
You guys serious right now?
When you're like, what flies? I was like, this. You're like, I've been asked you. Calm down.
You call him Rain Man.
Let's
That's
take
the
him
most
to Vegas.
polite way to call someone autistic. Qantas never
my
crashed.
God.
Qantas never crashed.
Bro, look at
Gotta
the,
watch
look at the
Wapner head
difference.
ass.
Israel, Google pterodactyl versus pelican, and tell me these motherfuckers didn't just
They're
show
not
up.
cousins.
Yeah.
They cousins.
You want to know a fun fact about pelicans?
Yes.
Here's a rhyme that's a 200-year-old rhyme. A funny bird is the pelican. Its beak holds more than its belly can.
Ooh.
Is that what you're about to say?
Yeah, that was my fun fact. No, I'm kidding. We don't know how long pelicans live because they
Shut up.
die the same way almost every time.
Screaming like all of us?
No, they die screaming, and no one knows when. First they shriek, then they scream. No, they dive at the water, and they keep their eye open the whole time, and then they form a cataract on their eye, so they switch eyes. Then they form a cataract on the only eye they have left. Then they go blind and starve and die.
Whoa, dude.
It's metal as fuck, isn't it?
Well, this has been the last episode of the Buddy System. Thank you
Why,
guys for
come on
coming.
now. That's a cool womp womp.
Pelicans
Good.
blind themselves to death.
Is that
Yeah,
true?
pelicans blind themselves all the way to death.
This is how white people ruin
They fished
the
a
world.
pelican.
What happened?
No, not all pelicans die from blindness and starvation.
Thank you, Joyelle.
Yeah, well, no,
Fact check.
but however, they're come on.
Show
Joyelle,
more.
go ahead. Joyelle, read the rest.
While it's a common misconception that pelicans go blind from diving and subsequently starve,
So you weren't
this
wrong.
is
Son of a
not the
bitch.
typical cause of death for the species, genus,
But-
group, kingdom, phylum.
Ungulates.
Ungulate. Well,
But
I've
okay,
been wrong
here's the thing.
before, and I'll be wrong
I do
again.
like
I've been
how
wrong,
you were
but
fact-checked.
you were wrong in an honorable way because it was like, well, everyone thinks this,
Yeah.
not necessarily.
So I lived in Florida for a while.
I like
and
being wrong
People
that
told me
way.
that.
Oh,
a lot.
were they also anti-vaxxers?
In Florida?
Mm-hmm.
I'm not sure.
They probably
It
were.
was before that was important to them.
What, 5
There were
years
more-
ago?
Yeah, it was a long time ago. It was in 2010 to 2015.
Oh, that's when the anti-vax movement
Started? Really?
Mhm.
yeah, but Chris has always been vaxxed. He like grew up in like,
We've all been vaxxed.
oh, for sure.
You guys don't.
Like he was like,
You
he
guys
was-
don't know
he was
me.
Like he grew up in like Nepal for 4 years.
You don't know the
So,
things
like,
in my
Nepal?
blood.
He's been vaxxed. Yeah, yeah.
What's that? Indonesia?
No, it's like right
It's
by
a-
India, like it's in the
It's
Himalayas.
above. Yeah, one time I got the yellow fever vaccine. That wasn't fun. And I got yellow fever for a little bit. Yeah.
you gotta
Injected
get
you
you gotta
with the
get a little
yellow
taste
fever?
before you can fight
Probably
it up.
should see if we're still calling it yellow fever these days.
I know that might be racist.
Scarlet fever or
No, it was
measles?
something I could get from going to like.
Yeah, what was yellow
Africa
fever?
or
That wasn't like
something.
an Asian thing, was it? I hope
Lord.
to God it's not.
Oh God.
God, I
holy
hope
shit.
not.
The term yellow fever
No, no, but it's a type
is
of
a
actual.
sexual
That's not right.
preference.
No, it's an actual fever that I got.
Yeah, yeah.
Come on,
A sexual preference for
disease.
Asian individuals,
damn it.
especially women. Wow.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh wait, serious
Literal
viral
illness transmitted
disease.
by
Thank
mosquitoes.
God!
Yeah, yeah.
All right, cool.
So it's
a-
like is it like it's like similar to encephalitis?
Whew! I was like, I can't get pelican fact wrong. Go straight into got vaccinated for a racist fetish. I can't be. That's not the type of streak I want to be on
You're like
right now.
pelicans kill themselves and I got
And I don't like Asian women sexually because I got a shot
I had
when
to
I
get a
was younger.
vaccination.
no, I exclusively like them sexually.
Yeah, I had to get vaccinated against that. I couldn't.
Shout out, there's a
I
comedian.
got vaxxed at 12 for yellow fever. My parents were like, no more. We keep having to change schools with you.
What were you saying, Joyelle?
Oh, Chris Riggins.
Oh hell yeah, Chris Riggins, almost
Not
my
to be
namesake.
confused with Chris Higgins.
Yeah.
He had a joke about how whenever he sees an Asian woman with a white man, he thinks she was sent from China to fuck white people out of existence. And my boyfriend is that. He's a mixed. He's half Asian,
He got fucked
half
out of
white.
existence.
Yeah.
I
Well,
love your boyfriend, though. Shout out to Danny.
that also sounds like
Never mind.
a,
We'll cut his name.
that almost sounds
Shout
like a
out to
Trump quote.
He's the man. Yeah.
I mean,
Sounds like something Trump would straight. He's like, they're sending the Chinese over here to fuck us out of existence. You see a
Truly.
white man with a Chinese wife, you say no,
Tariffs.
no,
If
no,
you have a Chinese wife, tariffs.
no. You say don't. Hey, whoa, please no.
Chinese
Excuse me.
flu.
Oh man.
Yikes.
Oh, no.
Oh, look at
He's
me.
Taiwanese, right?
He is Taiwan. Yeah,
Yeah.
there he is.
Oh hi.
Beautiful boy.
With Napalm
Hey,
from
Danny. Well, you can't see
Hiatus
us, but we're seeing-
Coyote.
Hey, dude.
So will you?
Yeah.
So do you do wait in a bunch of different cities?
Yes, I
Stuff?
do. They travel me around.
That's
Yeah.
fucking awesome.
It's so fun.
What? All right. If you have a, do you have a? I want to hear your top 2 and bottom 2 places you've cities.
Not for
Cities?
wait, but just
Yeah.
also like or stand up.
Not wait. Yeah. Yeah. Just
We all have
You
our
know.
bottom twos.
this is
I'm
also.
gonna say anything in Missouri is a bottom.
I was gonna say
Oh.
also we just talked about 3 Missouri cities in 1 year. That was crazy for you.
Yeah,
Three,
that's-
three Missouri
that's
cities
very-
in 1
That's a
year
lot
is
of Missouri.
crazy.
Yeah.
Top though, I mean Chicago. We love Chicago.
Hell
We love
I
yeah.
love Chicago so much, and I just did wait in Portland, Maine.
Such
Oh,
a great
man.
city.
Portland was so
Holy
fun.
shit.
I had such good food, some lobster that was straight out of the ocean,
Yeah.
and I had a great time. It
Yeah.
was so fun. Because there's the thing about being a black woman traveling around America that's stressful. And you go to these white ass cities and you're like, all right, how white is this city going to be? But Portland, Burlington, Vermont, those are places where you're like, oh, I fucks with y'all.
Yeah.
White people do be smiling at me weird
So
there.
okay, so those cities are so white that like if they see you, they're like, hey,
Absolutely.
Hey, wow,
It's
thank
like
you.
a weird, eager smile.
You want to go
Yeah.
over for dinner? Yeah. It's
Oh
like,
Yeah,
my-
Chicago, that don't happen. But
Yeah.
Portland, Maine, they be smiling weird. It's like a little get
I
out.
mean, I'm not gonna lie. I will do that like in small, weird little fuck off cities, like where like if I'm around and like I see someone that's maybe a trans person or like a person of color in like a white, scary city, I'll be like,
One
I'm
of the
safe.
"Hey, how's
You
it
said
going?"
I'm one
I'll
of
be
the
like,
good
"Hey,"
ones.
Right. I just try to do like a just say like you know,
I say, if you need help, let me know.
blink twice if you're in trouble.
Absolutely.
I'm a really good guy, by the way.
Yeah, because we need to know. Because we can't tell
Truly.
by looking at y'all.
Dude, I was in an antique
Me?
shop.
No, I can't tell by
No,
looking at
dude,
you.
I'm kidding.
I was in an antique shop 2 days ago in like Michigan, and we were checking out this plate, and this lady was like this short, stocky white lady that just had a fucking accent like this, y'all, and was like talking like this, and like we were like checking out the plate, and she's like being real nice. She's like, I mean, I just don't know who I can talk to anymore, like, and then she started like basically saying that she was like voted for Kamala and like wasn't sure if she was allowed to who she can say that she hates Trump. And I was like, oh, we fucking hate Trump. She's like, oh my God, thank you. And we're like in the middle of this fucking in the middle of Michigan, this antique shop, and this lady looks like the only thing missing was a MAGA hat.
Right.
And we started talking, and she like looked around, was like whispering, and she's like, I just don't know who I can say this anymore. And I was like, oh my God, honey,
The
like
whisper's
we're like
crazy.
fucking, I'm with you on this. And like, but it was like she didn't know if she was able to like talk to us because we might have been. I was like, does this look like does this vibe look like I'm a Trump guy? You know?
Yes.
What? Really?
White with long hair. Y'all look like y'all was both at January 6th.
No.
They're
I try to.
everywhere.
Should I shave my head bald? Is that better?
No, you should wear a crop top and dye your hair green.
I
That's the
can't
only
do
way we're gonna know.
that. I mean, I'll do a crop top for you. That's fine.
Yeah, no. Put white boys in crop tops.
You
but
heard it here
listen,
first.
Here's the problem. Yeah.
Oh, damn it. Yeah, I mean,
This
we're
guy
kind
fucked us.
Maddie, you and I are both a buffalo hat away
I know, dude.
from looking exactly
One buffalo
like these
hat and a
fellows.
face paint away.
Yeah, I mean, it's
from
true.
getting
I'm
pardoned by
wearing-
Trump.
Hear
I'm
me
wearing
out.
this military ass looking hat right here.
Yeah.
It's just
I don't know what crushed by giants
it's just
means.
a brewery here. It's
Yeah.
They got good beer.
What about
Yeah.
we rock those buffalo hats, but with the trans flags? Instead of,
right.
You know what I mean?
It's a furry trans flag. But like I was just in Asheville, North Carolina.
another great town?
And
Love that
a
place.
great town.
Beautiful.
But I don't like to talk to people in these towns because I never know what's gonna happen. And this guy was talking to me, and he was like, "I ain't never been nowhere. He's like, I only been on an airplane once, and I have 17 acres, da 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 da." And he was like, "But there's only 2 genders." And
Ooh.
I didn't even ask about gender.
Yeah,
I didn't
yeah.
ask a question.
You love it when
But
they
you
put that shit
literally
on
told me you've never been anywhere. You don't know anything, but you do know that there's only 2 genders. And that's why I'd be like, I don't want to talk to anybody
Yeah.
outside of Brooklyn.
Sure.
Well, it's also like you can't say that shit and you're like, I ain't never been nowhere. By the way, I have some pretty worldly opinions.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I have opinions. And you're like,
I'm-
bruh, go back to your farm.
I never really left my property, but I got some nuanced opinions about sexuality. I
Yeah.
think you should
He,
I
hear.
he
do
don't
my
know
number
about the
ones.
difference between Spirit and Frontier and Delta.
Yeah. Fucking idiot.
Yeah.
Also,
So it's
I
scary.
would love to know where he did leave the state to go.
Oh, he came to Asheville because him and his wife were on their anniversary, and they were like, we're going to the big city
Oh, this is his
of
first time on a plane.
Asheville.
This is the first
Asheville,
time on a
which is
plane.
just kind of a hill.
They were coming to the big city of Asheville for their 10-year
He's like,
anniversary.
we flew here. It's my first time
They
flying.
drove.
Oh, okay.
He said he flew to like Seattle or something. That was his only flight he's ever
He
taken.
like held onto a goose's foot. And
and
just
I would
then
went.
say
it was
if-
told me there's only 2 genders when I didn't ask about gender. We
Yeah.
weren't
Yeah.
talking about gender. It was
That's-
crazy.
That's psychotic.
So that's why it's hard for me to talk to people. But I'm like, I know y'all are safe. But if we was in Missouri and I saw you motherfuckers, I won't want to talk to you.
Dude, when I'm in all those cities, people always think I'm gay, which I'm
Aw.
like, I'm
Why do
always,
people
I'm
think
kinda,
you're gay? Because you're a little
I'm-
sweet boy? A
I
little
think
sweet,
so. I'm
sweet
just
boy?
nice, and like I'm, I don't know. I'm a little bit effeminate, but I also
It's the
whenever
rings.
this happens, I don't think I respond. The way I respond, I feel flattered that someone thinks I'm gay. I'm never like offended by it, right? So like when everyone's like, "Hey, are you gay?" I'm always like, "Oh my god, no, but thank you," which doesn't.
Do you
that's-
do that?
I mean, Not always, but
Don't do that.
I shouldn't. I won't. But they're like, I don't believe you. It's usually also, to be clear, never gay guys that think I'm gay. They can see my
It's
straightness
always
from like a mile
straight
away.
men. Is
Straight-
it Chris?
Once in a
Chris
while,
has
it's
called
like
you
a
gay?
kind of a dumb.
Wait, you're not gay?
I'm gay, dude. You want to get?
Wait, hold on a fucking second.
Me and Chris are getting married, dude.
It's the only reason I'm doing this podcast.
I thought I was doing this pod with a gay.
Our ratings are going.
I've been
Make
telling
sure it's
everybody, I'm like, I'm doing this really
acceptable.
diverse podcast.
super diverse.
I was trying to do my
Me and this
Alex
gay fella.
Jones.
Yeah.
I'm
Okay.
starting my new version of my
Yeah,
podcast.
that's, you know,
It's
that's how
conspiracies
straight
with
guys pose on
gays.
the New York
talk
City
like that.
skyline. Is
Yeah.
Look
that
at him. Look, oh, that's.
And
the
people,
picture.
for some reason, think I'm gay.
You have to show this picture in the podcast.
Put your shoulders at different planes, Matthew. Pop that fucking bad boy. Contraposto.
Yes.
Contraposto.
What's
down,
funny
chin
is this
down.
photo shoot happened after one of the worst shows I did in Brooklyn. Right after I moved there, it was like 1,000 degrees. It was on the rooftop. The show went 2 hours late, but they had a photographer there, and they were like, "You want to do a fucking?" It's the same shirt.
Yeah.
It's the same shirt.
Is it the same shirt?
Same shirt. Yeah, but it's no undershirt this
Oh,
time.
but it's open.
'Cause I'm gayer now, dude.
Hot. Look at him.
Fully reloaded. Even gayer.
No, it's the same shirt. Here's the thing. I also thought about this. Okay, podcast. Anyone was watching this. I have like 5 items of clothing. And when I was putting this on today, I was like, I think I've worn everything the same every podcast that we've taped so far.
You should just do that like a cartoon character.
I can.
You could be like,
It doesn't. It's not
Homer
gonna
Oh.
take much. I just have to not buy new clothes, and I'll just do
or
it.
Smithers.
I've never even thought about
Yeah.
that. Cartoon characters wear the same clothes every day.
Yeah. Oh my
Holy
God.
shit, you just blew my mind. You said that, you're like, you could do that like a cartoon character. I don't know if you saw me, I went, oh. I went, no, no. Oh
It's
my
also
God.
washing over me right now too. in a
That
way.
would throw me off. Imagine seeing Lisa in like a blue dress.
I'd be like, this is the wrong
Right.
show.
She wears orange every day with her pearls.
Red?
Oh, yeah, that's red.
That's rad, dude.
Okay.
Are you colorblind? Welcome back to Bicism. Chris is colorblind.
Well, but we're realizing things about Chris.
Yes. And they switched up Marge's hair a couple of times and it was crazy.
It was crazy.
But yeah. Ooh,
When it
look
went
at her.
down.
Ooh,
Ooh,
sexy.
Marge. What if that was
Marge-
my background?
Marge got a
I'd be like, hey.
Download
You
Marge
bust down
Simpson
wig.
wallpaper.
Yeah. Hey Siri.
I kind of want to dress like a cartoon character. Do you ever? I sometimes look at my wardrobe and I'm like, if I could just get all the same thing, that would be kind of nice.
I think
That's
you
kinda
guys
what I
should do
do
that
do.
for this podcast. Y'all should wear the same thing every time you wear that hat.
Dude, I have like 4 pairs of pants
Crushed
and
by
like 5
Giant?
shirts, and it's like kind of whenever I'm like recording something. That's why I'm worried about the podcast because we're doing this frequently. I have to like buy. I have to buy new clothes. 'Cause I
You
have like 5, I
absolutely
have like
do.
10 things.
The first time I did late night with Seth Meyers, and when I did it, I was on the way to the show, and I realized on the way that I was wearing the outfit that I had worn on the only other TV appearance I had done.
Buddy,
Ooh.
these
Yeah.
pants. My second Comedy Central taping I did. I was still living in Chicago, and they flew me to Brooklyn, and it was the day of the day of the taping. I flew in the night before. I was staying in Brooklyn, and I realized that I had the only pants I brought were the same ones I wore for the year and a half before Comedy Central taping. So I went to. I'm not even gonna plug the brand, but I went to this store in Brooklyn and fucking bought these exact pants the day of the taping and wore
Yeah.
these.
The
on
ones you're
taping.
wearing right now?
Right now.
Mm-hmm.
I've
You
never
guys
had
got a
pants
picture?
longer than 6 weeks.
Oh, because you be
That's 'cause
busting,
you got them
be
big ass-
busting them.
Because my
You
thighs.
got those Viking
just
thighs,
stick-
dog. But
My
they're
thighs
strong
are like,
and they're
get me
powerful.
out of here now.
You got strong, powerful thighs.
My thighs are like, we'll be rubbing these till we'll escape via the
If we
crotch.
could do a genie where
There's
we
some
like
good
we
thighs.
trade, not even trade, but like equalize thighs.
Could you imagine my thighs on your upper body?
No, I would be too. It would look like one of those prehistoric birds that
Yeah,
run,
you'd look
but can't
straight up
fly.
like a T-Rex.
Pterodactyl.
You would look. You would look like a
a
T-Rex.
flightless bird.
Yeah, like look at this fucking ostrich
Like an
guy over
emu.
here with his huge ass legs and tiny torso.
Thickums. Maddie Thickums, they call them.
I discovered my new least favorite place I've ever been this weekend.
Ooh.
What's up?
Was Cedar Point,
Rapids?
Cedar Point, Ohio, Sandusky, Ohio.
Oh,
the-
anywhere in
the-
Ohio also.
The Cedar Point. I respect and enjoy the people that like a roller coaster, but I am not on. I do not like them.
Because you don't want to be strapped into a seat that is for somebody that's 5'9".
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, a lot of the seats I don't feel like are going to go all the way over. Maybe.
Also, like we were just talking about fucking airplane seats, let alone roller coaster seats. That's a different thing for people that are.
Yeah.
Also,
because sometimes there'd be a butt in there.
It just wasn't for me.
Butt.
Yeah.
I loved the shows. The dudes who run the shows are like the nicest people ever. The company was great. All the people I met there were awesome. But I was just like, holy fuck. I could never.
Here's my thing,
I would never come back here.
I used to do roller
me.
coasters when I was little. Like we all did.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, here's the thing. Doing carnival rides that were like set up in a parking lot on the south side, like a few blocks from the our house, like where it's literally carnies that like drive in with a thing and set a thing up.
Yeah.
And then you're allowed to go on it as kids.
That shit terrifies me too.
That's crazy. Well, also because there's just some fucking guy that hasn't slept in 4 days is like running a tilt-a-whirl.
Yeah, he just built it too.
Even like the normal ones,
he just put it together.
like the fucking he did.
Like
It showed up in a
IKEA.
box.
He had to, he was like, fuck, where's
like
my
an erector
Allen
set.
wrench? Yeah.
It showed up in a box on a truck, and he like fixed
Has
it.
anyone seen E? It's long. It's
Nope. Well,
Yeah.
hey, come on. We
Yeah,
can't find
yeah.
E, but these kids are fine.
You know what shocked me?
What city is Cedar Point close
It's
to?
Cleveland. Cleveland.
No, I think it's Cincinnati.
No, it's I landed in Cleveland.
What's the one in Cincinnati then? Oh, Kings Island.
I don't know. I don't know. I never liked the roller coasters at all.
Any roller coaster.
Or Ohio.
What I thought was funny though was there were so many Amish people.
I don't think it was Amish. I think there might have been Mennonites.
But what? No wonder
Amish
they're
aren't
so
allowed to go to like fucking
Really?
machine stuff.
No wonder they're so scared of the fucking outside world.
I saw a
it
lady
was
in the
not Amish.
airport
It was probably
today.
Mennonites.
She looked like one of them, like a Mennonite or
Yeah.
something. But her husband had on like a Hawaiian shirt. I was
Ooh,
like,
a
what?
fun one.
Okay.
'Cause she had her hair in that fucking bun, like that
Yeah.
fucking bun.
Yeah.
She had her hair in that shit and a dress, and he had on like a fun shirt.
He was
and I
just
was
like-
like, why does he get to wear the fun shirt?
I want the confidence of the Amish guy that was picking his nose on the train I took the other day.
Oh.
He didn't give a shit.
Here's the thing. Again, that was not an Amish guy. That was a Mennonite.
All right, well,
Amish guys can't fucking
What's
ride
the
trains.
difference between the Amish and the Mennonites?
you know,
Mennonites are allowed to have cell phones and like fucking go on trains and shit, but they look
Also,
like
if
them
we was on the airplane, I saw a Mennonite.
for
then.
sure.
but wouldn't you be scared of outside society? Outside
they-
society,
Racist?
probably.
What do you? I mean, here's the thing. I don't know for sure, but can you imagine if they weren't?
What?
I've never seen a black Mennonite, so I think yes. I think that's like.
Are
maybe
there
one of their
black
low-key
Amish people?
Cornerstones.
Yes, there are black Amish people.
Are there
Yeah.
there black
Are there black Amish people?
Blackanites?
There
There
are
are
black.
black Mennonites.
Historically, no.
Ah! Look at races mixing. But you know what it was like? Because Mormons said black people were okay in 1978.
In the 70s.
1978.
Just to be like, like,
Jesus Christ.
because they
before that,
wanted
they were
to
like the
have more
devil.
Mormons, so they was like, I guess we gotta say be
They're
a
like,
black
alright.
side.
All right.
can you imagine falling for that in 1979? They're like, oh shit, really? All right, here we come.
This is my chance.
I'm in. Hell yeah. I get all these wives. This is gonna be awesome.
Hell yeah.
Mormons,
Fucking-
Mennonites, and Amish.
Okay, I
oh
think-
I'm not worried about
I
getting
grew up
canceled by
Catholic.
any of those groups. I'll
Nah,
say
they
that
don't
much.
watch. They don't watch YouTube.
Come for me, bitches.
Mormons watch YouTube. They're like putting shit out. Mormons are
I
allowed
saw
to just,
Mormons today at the airport too.
the
'cause they
like
have
the
to
guys
go.
with the little name tags and
Yeah,
the
they gotta
fucking shirts.
go. And it's funny because I saw their heads and I was like, "What in the Mormon?" And then they walked past me and I saw their name tag. So I was like, "Oh, it
Oh,
is
okay,
the
they're-
Mormon.
Okay.
They're
You saw their
elders.
heads?
They're
Yeah.
missionaries.
Yeah, they
have
so their
Mormon
haircuts
heads.
from the
yeah,
back.
they have certain head
Yeah.
shape. It's really square.
It's Mormon head ass.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mormon head ass, square ass, haircut ass,
Bitch.
fucking.
Goofy ass.
And you
Don't-
see their name tags, you're like, oh shit, I was about to roast you, but I'm sorry.
Yeah.
You're roasting yourself by being alive right now.
As someone who grew up in Colorado, they are our rival, but I've said that before.
Dan.
Dude, you're so close to Utah and Colorado.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, and they tried.
Also, like,
they tried to
it's-
come over and convert some folks.
I grew up Catholic, and like, there's a lot of like different sects of Christianity, but Mormonism to me, actually I was gonna say no offense, but
Offense.
is the stupidest shit in the world.
Disrespectfully.
It was like disrespectfully.
No
you
offense.
got
It's
started
the
in
stupidest fucking shit in the whole entire world.
1800s where they were like, their guy, like Joe Smith was like, we have to leave here because I keep getting kicked out of these towns. And then he was like, I found a fucking hat, a golden Bible in my hat that an angel gave me. Everyone's like, can we see it? And they're like, no. But we're gonna go to Utah because it's the only place we can find the salt flats where no one's gonna fucking kick us out of.
My friend is in Book of Mormon right now on Broadway.
PJ?
Oh, really?
Yeah, PJ.
I love PJ. We saw him together on
Broadway. Yeah.
So you say all that. You got to watch American Primeval. It's a show about how Mormons founded Utah, and there were people there.
This was suggested to me last night on.
There were people
Netflix.
there that wanted
American
to be
history?
there. Yeah. Oh yeah. All of American history.
Yeah.
But the Mormons were like extra fucking brutal. Like they were terrible. Like.
I mean, I think most religions goofy.
Dude, Israel was in a grocery store in Michigan 2 months ago, and some fucking kid gave him a Zig Heil.
Israel.
What?
His brother-in-law, very much a white guy, Israel, that Mexican fella, in this grocery store in Niles, Michigan, and he said he told me this earlier that his brother-in-law,
his folks are doing
the
that
8-year-old
shit.
was like staring at them, and he said his brother-in-law just fucking stared this kid straight in his eyes and like wouldn't break eye contact, and then the fucking 8-year-old did that. I'm not gonna do it.
The kid one-upped him.
Did a Zig Heil,
And he did
and
it
Israel
good-
just goes, "What the fuck, dude?" Like in the middle of the daytime, like
That's a nighttime thing.
Was it? I was like, it was in a Trader Joe's.
it was a Walmart in Michigan, so yeah, but
That's
still,
why I don't like to come to the middle.
Oh shit, man! I think we're winding down to the end of our
do
little
we wind it?
our little podcast here. Yeah,
Pooty pooty.
our pod.
Booty poot?
I've had fun.
I've had a blast.
I've had a
Joyelle,
good
thank you so much
time.
for doing this with
Thank
us.
you for having
Yeah.
me.
Of course.
Where can people find you?
Joyelle Nicole on Instagram. That's all I'm on because fuck
Fuck the rest of them.
fuck the rest of them.
That's all you have time for. I agree with you there.
I'm exhausted. I'm in my 40s.
And follow both Maddie and I. Follow the Buddy System Pod. If you're here for free, you waited 3 days later than everybody who paid. So get on the Patreon.
We're gonna do some Patreon stuff.
Get on the Patreon.
We're gonna have more fun stuff on the Patreon coming out soon. Love you.
Special features. Love you guys. Love you. Love you.
Love you guys.
Love you guys. One more time for Robin Israel over here. Love you guys. Love all you guys.
Maddie's gay.
See you again.